Charlotte came out. They didn't feel us from the start and pretty much didn't feel us most of the game. Anytime you give a team confidence and opportunity in the way they had in the first quarter, it's hard. It's hard to defend. You feel like you're just chasing around the entire game, and that's what we were doing.
Coach, 18 turnovers for 27 points. What is it about? Is it about the team? Are they just young? Is it
just deflating? It's when you're playing from behind, a lot of times you try and make home run plays. And you put yourself in those home run situations. It's completely the wrong player at the late play, and they had a lot of live ball turnovers that just led directly to baskets. But I think that's more about our defense than it is our offense. You become too aggressive, or you try and get it all back at once, and that's tonight. Turnovers were a result of that.
I know you would never use excuses, and you guys are coming up on the All-Star break. Would you ever use a characteristic as fatigue, the guys coming
No,
out?
we're not tired. We scored 120 points tonight. That's not the issue. I think it's just more about our approach. We're not physical enough. And we weren't tough enough tonight. We weren't together defensively. It's definitely not fatigue. I think it's the effort. I think it's the approach. Kemba Walker is an all-star starter this year, deserving. And we saw exactly why tonight. But he didn't feel us, and that's inexcusable. He has to feel us. We have to get into his body. We have to pick him up. We've got to frustrate him. He should be at the foul line a lot more, and I'll take the blame for that. He's got to be at the foul line because we're too aggressive. It was the opposite. He was comfortable. When he's comfortable, he's probably the best point guard in the league when he's comfortable. That's why you see him have 37 tonight and 50 in other games. To me, the fact that he shot 27 times means he was comfortable. That's tough. So we just weren't physical. We weren't tough enough defensively.
Coach, it was a 17-point deficit in the first quarter. Able to cut it to 5.5, but then it's back up at the end of the third quarter. What kind of inconsistencies did you see, especially in the third quarter?
Just still on the defensive side, the physicality. We were able to cut the lead because we made shots, and they were hot. They were 75% in the first quarter and 44% in the second quarter. And naturally, they're going to miss some shots. We made some, and we were able to get back in the game, but we did it on the offensive end. If we were going to take the lead, or if we were going to keep that run going, it was going to have to be on the defensive end. We never did.
You had the one push early in the fourth with Bays kind of leading the charge. They got back within single digits. What did you see from Bays more now that he's kind of selling that game?
Yeah, he missed 3 threes in the first half, and I thought his approach in that second stint, at the end of the third, he comes in, and then into the fourth, he just attacked. He continued to attack downhill. He got downhill and got a left-hand layup. He crossed back and got a little right pull-up jumper, and that set us going. That got us going a little bit. I thought he felt the three wasn't quite there. He made one in the corner, but I thought his mentality was to attack and just try and get an easy basket just to get us back on the board. And that group all together, Jeremy, Alex, Bays, I forget the other 2 guys out there, but it was really an Alex Lynn and Bays pick and roll that got us going for a while. So it was good to see him just shift gears and get downhill.
Coach, with a night like tonight, you guys have a back-to-back tomorrow. What is the message that you want your vets to echo in the locker room and really just, come in, quick turnaround for tomorrow?
Just staying together. It's a we mentality for everything that we do. We struggled defensively tonight. It's not one guy. It's about us being better as a whole, as a unit, the mentality. They're playing, Orlando's playing tonight as well, and so there's no excuse for us. There's no excuse for them. But we got to come out together and have a different defensive approach.
Coach, do you feel like the turnovers ruin our momentum?
I thought the defense ruined our momentum. I'm not going to go anywhere other than the defensive side. We had 18 turnovers and we still scored 120 points. You always want to value the basketball, but we gave ourselves plenty of opportunity. We didn't take their opportunity away. Kemba had 27 shots. There were 19 threes. They just didn't fill us defensively. So turnovers are always going to be a concern. It's been a concern all year. But the defensive end against a team like this, when they're hot, we got to make adjustments, and we did.
Coach, at home, 8-15 record now. Do you feel like there's a different mentality at all at home than there is on the road? Because it seems like there's been some disappointing performances here.
No, it's just part of our growth. You got a young team, and you got a team that's trying to figure out how to string together 48 minutes. We don't change gears on any court, and we don't change gears against any opponent. There's not an easy game that we're going to play. There's not an easy matchup that we're going to have. And so, every time we step on the floor, it's really about us playing together. It's about us competing defensively. It's about us valuing the possessions and being hard to guard. We're not a better road team. We're good when we play together, and that's what it's always going to come down to.
Coach, Torian had a rough night. It seemed like on both sides of the floor. How has he kind of adjusted to being back in the lineup since he's come back?
I thought Torian was fine. We didn't defend well. Our team, if we get the shots we want, that's the bottom line. Is create opportunities that allow us to get the efficient shots, and we want to get them. And sometimes, make or miss. You can evaluate a play, you can evaluate a possession, you can evaluate a player, whether the shots go in or not. We don't do that. We don't do that here. We look at, did we get them efficient shots? Did we put them in bad positions with our spacing? And I have to look at the film and be able to watch why certain guys struggled or didn't. But I thought he was fine. I'm not looking at him make or miss. I don't even know what his stats were, but I thought he wasn't the problem. I thought we defensively were the problem. All right.